Oh, don't
You hear
say
that too,
nothing though.
Melly?
But I just 1, 2, 3. We live, cuz 111 show episode 26. I'm echoing too. We should have did a mic check. What's up with the leather coat,
My
bro?
nigga Baleb looked like I saw you in him walking in the rain.
Hey, you got that navy pelly pale.
Oh
Oh, that's
yes, sir.
navy. That
I
look
thought
look
that
like
joint
Yeah.
was
black
black.
leather.
It looked like black. All right, I see it. Like good blue. All you need is a maize tea up under there, and you'll
You
be
feel me?
official. You might as well come to the good guy side,
Shit.
Facts. Cause we
cause
balling this way. I don't know what y'all doing in EL.
yeah, like the stream first and foremost, and we gonna get straight into it with the good, the bad, and the ugly on this lovely Monday. All right, man. Michigan State head coach Mel Tucker suspended. First, it came out he was fired, but that was false, obviously. But they came out and said he's suspended. You know, for
Yeah.
violating the Title IX university rules, the whole nine, the whole bag. So allegedly, he was having some phone sex with a person that he or the school hired to speak to the students about sexual harassment and to stop the abuse and the grape around college campuses, because you know it run rampant there. So I had a couple questions about this because I was like, all right, why does Mel Tucker have her phone number if all her bookings on her site come through her email, right? Cool. You know what I'm saying? But I had another development from a guy who I watch a lot, Rico knows. He came out with some more news recently saying that Michigan State had been conducting this investigation altogether. And it made me look at Brenda Tracy totally different because their names was never supposed to come out. Back in December when this got filed, because everybody was like, well, why was they keeping it under wraps? Da, 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 da. It was never supposed to be found out. She went to basically the civil rights. It's the equivalent of a civil rights office where they handle like racial things and things of this nature. You know what I'm saying? They turned into a Title IX case. Nobody's names came out, but I guess some trustees got the information and it was leaked. Again, all this is alleged, but why, when the trustees get a hold of this case, all of a sudden both of their names out? Because Brenda Tracy said she wanted it under wraps and she just wanted it to stop. Because I asked the question, I was like, to y'all, why would she come out publicly when she speaks to teams? And I get it, she's doing this on purpose to stop this, but why would she come out publicly? That's not gonna help her get bookings, whether she's in the wrong or right. So if she was trying to keep it under wraps and just get it to stop and get him like handled, basically, and this is all supposed to be happening behind closed doors. Well, from what I can see from a person in the crowd, because I was looking, it's three sides: the truth, her side, and Mel side.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let y'all weigh in, but that was my 2 cents. What I found out from scrolling on the internet and the news.
Caleb, I'm gonna let you take this over, man. This is your team, your program. This is the face of your school. So
Shaw leader.
The green weenies are back at it, man. Go ahead, talk to me.
And green weedy fashion at that. Look, man, I don't really got nothing to say about him because I wanted Mel Tucker to be the good guy so bad, bro. We just want him to be the good guy. We want him to win, want him to look good, black head coach, all of this, and then you get the news and we like, bruh. Why?
He's also came out and said that this is not true. What happened?
Right? Yeah,
What
he just had a statement. He had a statement and said, that it was a little sexual exchange between the two of them, and I'm like, bruh.
So they got Mel Tucker out here like Bill Clinton.
Pretty
crazy.
Much, bro.
He did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Hey, please tell me what happened because I didn't read his statement. I heard it came out while I was at practice. I just got home, fired up the mic. So what did he say in his statement? Was he basically saying that he was innocent of what they're accusing him of, or did he own up to it?
He said he was innocent. And
he said, Brenda Tracy. Okay. Tucker also says in a statement that he and Tracy developed a mutual friendship that grew into an intimate adult relationship.
He did admit that. Okay. Yeah,
that
he's
sounds like
cooked.
something he would say.
He's so cooked.
He's cooked, bro.
He's so cooked.
I feel like the
All
school, somebody on that board of trustees trying to just get him out the
Hey
band.
man, they brought Mark D off the couch to come coach Charles Brantley, and I'm extremely upset about that. Like, come on, man. But
well, the Mark we know, the first thing Mark gonna do is sit Brantley down. The Mark we know.
I hope so. I would
Mark,
hope so.
Yeah, between Mark and remind me of bro's name who went to Pitt. Narduzzi? Pat Narduzzi? Come on, bro. Michigan State was DBU for a minute.
Facts.
And that's
No
really
fly zone.
No fly zone. And that's really the weakest part of their team. But before we get to their team and going forward, talking about what they're gonna look like without Mel.
I mean, potential coaching moves. I've heard that they might get a key, or like if they end up removing Mel Tucker, which
he's done.
I hate to hear it, man. I want him to be a good guy, but he's not. Courtney Hawkins.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
Courtney
too.
Hawkins,
receivers coach.
Receivers coach. Been in the Spartan community for a while. Actually got some ties to him this past summer and everything like that. So, that'd be good to see. It'd be refreshing, but I don't know if he has like that true Spartan brand behind him. But I think, it'll just be a refresher because, Mel brought in a lot of these kids that's going to be that have gotten recruited. And apparently, kids kind of gravitate towards Courtney as one of like their favorite coaches. So like, I feel like it'd be a good move, but I'm not happy about it, bro.
I gotta ask you a question. I gotta ask you a question though. Mm. Are you buying any stock in Jergens? Because I'm saying I'm thinking, at the stadium they serving beer, you know what I'm saying. But with that beer, some Jergens and a hand towel. There you go.
Are you buying stock in Jergens, bro?
You could buy low. Wild. You could buy low right now because the U of M week is gonna be up there.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, since CeeLo just dove right into it, we might as well get into it. I didn't have really high hopes for Michigan State this year anyway. We have to talk about State here for a minute, just because we're all locals. Shoot, I live in East Lansing, but with this being
shame,
I know, shameful. But with this being all happening right now, I think that takes away at least 2-3 wins that I projected them for. I projected them for about 6 wins. The Big Ten is not at its strongest point right now, I would say, top to bottom. I had Sparty, 6-7 wins max. I think they might get like the Northwestern treatment in a way where, because the kids got after the coach is fired, they got 30 days hit the portal. Dude's about to start hitting the portal. People are about to lock out. They weren't looking that good anyway. Let's be honest.
I mean, thinking right now they dipping right away?
I mean, what's the outlook though? Like, if you have a better opportunity and you see people slide, leave Michigan State and succeed, like we just saw with your boy Keon. I mean, what's there to stay for if you're not about to play for the coach that got you there? You know what I mean? That's the best reason to leave. But in the immediate future, I see this hurting Sparty as a whole organization, as a program. So yeah, I mean, them boys about to take a nosedive, in my opinion.
I mean, we've been cooked though. That's the thing. I don't see it hurting us any more than what we've already been hurt, bro.
See, I do. I think it's gonna be even worse.
You don't think if they rallying behind Courtney Hawkins, and they just liking him as the favorite, they don't pull this together? I don't want to stay on this subject too long, but I just gotta ask a question. You don't think they rattle off a couple emotional wins? I know this next one is tough coming up. Washington coming in the building.
Nah, bro,
they're a well-oiled machine.
I don't, bro. Because
man,
I think
Mark D finna be back play calling. Watch, they say he just stepping into the DB room, but he about to be back play calling, bro.
Yeah.
Talk to me, Mike.
His job
Yeah,
back.
talk to me, Mike, before we get up out of.
We-
They're about to offer him his job back for because at no point, just like I said earlier, bro, Cousins fire, bro. It's like too much damage that's gonna be done for him to come back and even secure his job. So he's gone. And if he does stay, just like I said earlier, the year he had in 2021, it don't even matter anymore because of what 2022 looked like. So he's not a good enough coach to keep on. That's worth the bullshit. Again, when we talk about like other things that's happened in college ball, Bobby Petrino was a key example of what happened when he got caught up at Louisville when he had in the league too. So now he's on that rebuild thing where he's trying to get his career back, and he has some other jobs in between that. But again, he's not the same Bobby Petrino he was a couple years ago, way back before he got caught up. So just like you was talking about the wins and shit like that, like we're gonna get a couple because we got a talented team, but as high as we thought this team was gonna go this year or how we thought they could be, like I didn't think they was gonna go high, but obviously, you know what I mean, like we was like they gonna have at least like
bowling.
Yeah, like
zero
7 or 8 wins. You know what I mean? Like 7 or 8 wins. It's like an average team. Like I think
you setting expectations for him that you shouldn't.
well,
Like,
we didn't get to have a preview show for real.
Right. We ain't had no preview
you know
show,
what I
but it's
mean?
like I would assume that they want you an average team, so you're gonna at least go bowling. With everything going on now, bro, ain't no guarantee.
They could have went bowling with last year if they would have like Indiana, but
yeah.
they didn't.
So it's like I don't know what's gonna happen, bro, with them. And then with Cuz, he finna be gone because he a freak. He can't keep it in his pants.
Freaky T.
He really a freaky T. So I don't know, bro. At the end of the day, they finna go. They finna play Washington this week. You finna be there?
Yeah, I'm going to the game.
Yeah, you finna catch it in live. They finna get their ass whooped on.
Finna catch up Michael Penix.
They finna get dubbed. So Michael Lil Penis finna go crazy. Finna go insane.
Look at me. Call me Freaky T.
Freaky T.
But check it out, man. Let's talk about a good black man. A great black man. Coach Prime. That does it again. You know what I'm saying?
He coming.
He ain't coming no more. He here. He here for it. And Shador is still looking great. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a Rolly, but y'all get it. Y'all get the picture on them boys' head. Check it out, man. Shador follows up. In my opinion, I know he had the 500 yards last week. This was a better performance to me because we got to see him take off with his legs a little bit. He against a tougher defense. You know what I'm saying? They're a little bit more stingier than TCU is. It's a Big Ten team that's coming to should be in your conference that's going to the Big 12. They should be back in the Big 12. But, yeah, man, it's a quality win. Home opener, going crazy, sold out. I'm loving the impact Coach Prime got. He got the culture behind him. He got the whole country watching Colorado games. I feel like everybody on the Colorado bandwagon. I'll gladly be called a Colorado bandwagon because I was not caring about Colorado before Prime got there.
It's Prime.
I'm with Prime. So
look, I was watching Jackson State games just because of Prime. So,
yeah, college game day in Jackson.
Right, like that's the impact you get from talking about a guy that sleeps in his office because he wanted to see the stadium be empty and he wanted to see it fill up the night before the Nebraska game. I thought that was crazy, bro.
Look, I'm buffed up. Bro. I'm buffed up off it, bro. All white Buffy's on up, one up me. You know what I mean? White,
they be doing this
white bus, black tent, look like sunflower seeds, man. I'm buffed up all the way.
Like a bench press, like a weight lift.
It's crazy because we ain't the only ones buffed up. And I done had some people coming to me talking crazy about Colorado about to go undefeated and all this stuff, which I would love to see. But let's temper expectations here now. Nebraska is a team that could not score the ball last week against Minnesota. We saw that. Shador, like you said, he did play very well. I got to go back and watch some highlights from the game. I only got to watch the first quarter. Then I had to slide to Ann Arbor, go to the crib, see what my uncle Sharon Moore was on out there. And, we got it done. But back to the Buffs. Bro, going forward, a lot of these wins and losses on their schedule, I got to get the eraser out, bro. I got to make some changes because the way he has transformed this program so fast and to beat two good teams back to back to pop off the year, I no longer can stall him out like I was planning on stalling him out.
Yeah, that's
I
what
want
I
it.
thought.
Let me
Nigga. Eat them
Let me
words.
speak on it.
Nah,
Let me
eat that
speak
hat.
on it.
Eat that
Let me speak on it.
motherfucking hat.
Look.
Eat your hat, nigga.
At the
I
beginning of
ain't
the
gonna
year,
nigga. Eat
Why
your
you
hat,
on that
nigga.
at the beginning of the
Eat
year,
your hat, nigga. No, eat your hat.
at the
nigga.
beginning of the year,
Eat that hat, nigga.
biggest dog,
Eat
bro.
that hat, nigga.
At the beginning of the
Because
year,
I told you. I told you.
okay,
It's on
watch this.
film.
Watch
It's
this.
on
Beat
film.
his ass through the screen, bro.
At the
All right,
beginning
all
of the year, I said, do not trash Dion if he goes out there and wins 5 or 6 games because that is
I
incredible.
never was.
Exactly. I was changing the expectation from the media because they was gonna try to call him a failure. I said if he wins 5, 6 games, that is a success. That's what I said. Now,
Chad, me and you had an argument about this, bro, about the media. We
Yeah.
is now a part of the media, so we can therefore write our own narrative.
therefore, hence me calling out the mainstream media who hate on Prime, not the new media, as Draymond dubbed us. You know, the ones who riding with Prime. There's a lot of haters out there. You know what it is? Like, they don't want to see Dion come in here and succeed doing it the way he doing it.
No,
It's,
But
it's the new
but
wave. Like
what I
anybody
was
can
not
get
gonna
on
let
the
happen.
podcast.
What I was not trying to
you
let
know what I'm
happen,
saying?
bro.
They saying anybody can't everybody coach. Ain't nobody doing it the traditional way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody
Exactly.
doing. He ain't doing
And
it the traditional way. 85 new players.
That's
Beat
why
the portal.
That's
Hit the portal like
why they upset though, because it took them years to get to where he got to. Like everybody wants you to pull up, like do whatever they supposed to do, but he doing it his way on his time. He went from a high school O coordinator. He went in the head coach at high school. High school O coordinator, college head coach, Power 5 head coach, revamped the whole team, told everybody what the hell he was doing, and they just didn't like it because of his delivery. But at the end of the day, we know from playing college ball, a coach gonna do it anyway. They just don't go public about it.
Yeah.
He just happened to have hella cameras around him, so that's where
he's a Hall of Fame. He's the
He-
best corner ever.
He had
One
an
of the best
interview
football
today.
players ever.
He had an interview today. Was like, I've won everywhere in my life. I got the formula to win. Why would I change up now? I've been doing this. Like I've been prime. Like don't act like
It's just because it's Power 5, bro. It's new. He's not new, but
Right.
he's a figure. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine
Yeah.
if Michael Jordan all of a sudden went to North Carolina and started coaching the
yeah,
basketball
be
team.
ass.
Like
I ain't gonna lie to you.
and I'm just saying,
I've
like
seen some
that's
shit. I'm sorry, bro. We can't.
I know, bro. But it's
I know, bro. We got to get
my thing is you missing the point. Dion is an icon.
Yeah,
he's a football icon, bro. So what did they expect him to do? Go be a GA? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What did they want him to do? They wanted him to go coach be quality control at Jackson
They want him to
State.
take the humble route. They want him to take the humble route.
He's never been humble though.
Exactly.
You're talking about a guy that got drafted with 10 gold chains on.
But they was trying to humble him, so that's why. We know he not that, but you know
And
they
a
don't
wet
like
Jerry
that.
curl.
His shit
Wet.
was wet as hell. His shit was greasy as fuck.
This shit was wet, nigga. It's false.
So I'm riding with Prime until the wheels fall off.
Yes, sir. Buffed up, man. White bus, black tent, bro.
Until September 23rd. And then I'll be back on the bandwagon.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. How Oregon looked the other day, he might sneak one.
He might sneak one the way
Here's my thing though. Tyler Shutt ran the ball. Is Shador gonna be willing to run the ball that much? Because that's what kept their drives alive.
He showed he willing to do it against Nebraska.
If you watch the game,
Look,
Tyler ran the ball a whole lot.
I'm saying
that
this.
nigga was throwing up duds though too.
I'm saying this. I'm saying this right
He
here.
was. I was watching.
It's gonna be a tough game. I'm not
Can
saying they're
Oregon
completely
stop?
out of it, bro.
Can Oregon stop their
He was throwing up
offense?
straight biscuits, bro.
Because you got to think, just like I told y'all, all they players ain't back. Auden McClaskill, the kid that transferred from Houston, he don't start until that Oregon game, so he gonna get him back. They top RBs coming back that game. They got hella niggas come out of number 6 who scored like 2 times last week. That nigga ain't even play the first week. They got niggas come out of the woodwork, bro. Nigga just like fuck it. We finna they pulling the sparky on niggas. They pulling niggas on couches, bro.
What you're saying
you.
is he gotta beat teams that's going for the Pac-12 every year.
Right.
So they have to lose a game. So if they lose a game to Oregon, it's not really as bad as it seems.
It's not bad at all.
Or if they lose to the conference champ, any of these 3 teams that was the conference champ, won a conference chip or was in the game last year, which is Utah, USC, or Oregon, that's not that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Not that bad, but
he could split them games.
You can, But in the grand scheme of things, where you will hope to see him at with the story, you want him to beat. You don't, but we would love to see him beat those teams. I would love to see him
I
beat.
think they're gonna beat USC
absolutely.
just because
I would love to.
how suspect USC is on defense.
Absolutely
Like
not.
if it comes
But
out,
you don't
if it
think
comes
Oregon
down to a shootout,
That's what it's going
But
to
you don't
be.
think
Absolutely
Oregon-
not. Caleb
That's what
Williams
it's
is
gonna
not
be.
losing a shootout. This is all
But
USC's been playing
I'm
in for
just
the last
saying
2 years together.
I'm just saying that's what it's going to be is a shootout. I ain't saying that it's going
All
to
talking to
down.
Melly, bro.
I'm
Melly
not
saying
saying-
they're gonna
It's
lose to
gonna be a
USC.
shootout.
they
Caleb
can't
not
lose to
losing.
USC.
USC don't have no defense, bro.
Right.
They can't lose to
Oregon don't
USC.
either.
Caleb Williams is human.
Oregon
He
don't
lost to
either,
Tulane.
bro.
He lost the Pac-12 championship. Like he's human. He could lose a game.
Bro, Utah
Oregon
is
can
built
too.
completely different than Colorado.
Oregon
is.
can too.
Let's be
Oregon
real.
can too. I'm just saying they
Yeah,
can
I'll
lose.
say
all
this:
these.
if Shador Sanders was on San Jose State, nigga, they probably would have won that game. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't watching
Because that
game.
defense was
Yeah,
awful,
right.
bro. They just got lucky.
They always.
Well,
know.
Caleb Williams is great, but like they just got lucky with some of the defensive stops.
You know who the head coach over there? He don't coach defense. He coach offense. He coach quarterbacks.
We're going up
Nigga.
top.
Even
Nigga,
with
quarterbacks,
the good
man.
quarterback play, he got to play DJ. They got a stacked quarterback conference, bro. Like
Yeah,
I'm not saying they're gonna lose these games, but they're gonna be in some games the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna be in some games.
Niggas can't cover.
They got the quarterback to get them over the top, but they're gonna be in some games.
Let me put a bow on this real quick from my standpoint. What I think will actually test Colorado and where we're really going to see if they have arrived yet is when they start getting tested up front more. Like we kind of seen Nebraska try to test them up front a little bit, but a Utah, a Oregon, even a Washington is going to test them more up front, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's not we're not going athlete for athlete with Colorado.
They got.
I mean,
athletes for
USC
athletes with
will.
everybody.
USC will, but that's probably the only Oregon, maybe Washington not. So they're gonna lean on them boys. So
Washington got
that's what
some
I want to
athletes
see.
too.
That's what I'm saying. Washington's receiving core is insane. But what I want to see is, all right, can we withstand the battle in the trenches? That's what it's gonna come down to for Colorado, and that's why I think they're a year or two away. Really a
Nebraska
year.
leaned on them a lot watching that game. Nebraska leaned on them a lot, but they couldn't sustain drives. They turned the ball over. And Colorado, to their credit, capitalized on it, and that defense showed up this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they did get pushed around a little bit, and when Nebraska had to make other plays, Colorado was in their way. So I'll give them.
Let's keep it a bean though. Nebraska gave them niggas that game at first. Them niggas had 4 fumbles in the first half, bro.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
and they liked it. They was unforced fumbles too. They just gave that bitch away. And them niggas
Sometimes
still
you need that to win a game.
At the end of the day, what I'm seeing with Colorado is they make great adjustments. That's all I'm seeing. They make great adjustments, like top tier. If they come in the first half, give you a piece, and then come back and blow you out the gate. But Nebraska gave them that shit, just like the Chatz's point. They was leaning on them, Big Ten style, running the ball, power eye, downhill throw, and them niggas is up. They got a nice pass rush, but that pass rush ain't gonna get you nowhere if the niggas start hitting you with that play action because them niggas can run the ball. Then you're gonna be like, damn. Because then on that point, you got Travis Hunter. He was getting tossed around too, so everybody had his throw. We don't, and then you got Shiloh back there, who's a great safety, but he a headhunter. He not a ball. He not a ball.
He's not a ball hawk.
Yep.
So it's like they're gonna get tested down the stretch, but they're a good team for sure. They're gonna be able to hang with the top tier at this point. But just like I told earlier, like in the other chat, I'm not worried about the USC's, Oregon's, those teams. I'm worried about DJ Oogie Badoogie at Oregon State. I'm worried about him because he got something to prove. He got something to prove. So I feel like he's gonna go out there and say, you know what? I transferred from Clemson. People who was owed me, I'm finna show y'all that I'm a dog. So that's what what I'm worried about.
Dabo on his way to the SWAC. No, I'm playing. He's going to SWAC. He's on his way to the Ivy League.
That boy on his way to
speaking of that, bro.
Boy.
I know we did players, but we had about the 30-minute mark and we ain't touched no NFL. Right. We got ate up a Colorado talk. So
Lord. Hey, we got time, bro. We got like 8:20 kickoff. We good.
We still got all NFL. Which all right, hit me with your player. Come on.
We doing
player?
NFL?
Go
We doing
ahead,
college?
Mike. He talk college. Stay on it. Go ahead, Mike.
Xavier Weaver, Colorado, the receiver who I knew was going to go for that shit last week because everybody going to be talking about Dylan Edwards just like I was, and everybody going to be talking about Jimmy Horn. Xavier Weaver showed y'all that, you know what, there's 3 of us here too. Like, don't sleep. And the thing is, for me, Jimmy Horn he's a great slot receiver. Jimmy Horn,
Yeah.
I've seen he's a great slot receiver, but Xavier Weaver, he's an X or a Z. Like he out there, he big, he tall, he can run routes, he can catch the ball. Him and Shador got a real connection. He had 10 catches for like 112. No, like 10 catches for like 120 or something like that. He didn't have any touchdowns this game, but at the end of the day, he gonna get his next. So
he popped off the TCU game last week. He popped off. He was
that's the player I got an eye on going forward. And I mean, he got my helmet sticker of the week.
Chaz, go ahead, Melly. Let me hear yours. Go ahead. Unless you want me to.
All right, man.
I can jump it.
I'm gonna go with the boy Bobby Hill.
Okay, talk to me.
If we ain't discussing, I didn't know if you had him or not, but I'm gonna go with Ewers. You know what I'm saying? From what I watched in that Texas game, he was getting because he was kind of like the first NIL kid with the crazy numbers, $2 million that was going to Ohio State. He ended up getting beat out by CJ Stroud, transferred to Texas, got knocked out the Alabama game, comes back, and he throwing dots, man. What was it? A perfect game? Did he have some help? Yeah, but you need some help sometime. But there was questioning his deep ball, and he definitely showed them boys down there in Tuscaloosa that he could sling that rock. So my helmet sticker goes to them. He got the fade. He cut that bullshit off his head. He got his mind right. You know what I'm saying?
Got a taper.
Got a taper. It was over. Shout out to Bobby Hill. Shout out to Quinn Ewers, man. Hook him.
All right.
Oh,
hook him. Hey, it's crazy because last week I talked about DJ Oogie Badoogie and how Oregon State was one of the last remaining members of the Pac-12. Well, there's one other member that's still in the Pac-12. That's Washington State. We talking Wazoo. We talking Cam Ward, the quarterback.
A dog.
We talking Incarnate Word's finest.
Yes.
You gotta love when the MCS guy come up, come to the big stage and ball. Everybody's ready to hop on Luke Fickell in this Wisconsin train, me included. And Cam Ward said, "Hold on, bro. We've been building this for a minute." Cam goes out there, has 2 touchdowns, I think over 200 something passing, had like at least 50 on the ground, going nuts. Real dual threat. And there was times where that game could have slipped away and Wisconsin could have took control. And he like, no, we moving these chains. We converting. So I got to give a shout out to Cam Ward and Wazoo, as they will be left behind, but not forgotten. Matter of fact, Oregon State, Washington State, both of y'all, come on. We got room in the Big Ten.
No, fuck, we don't.
Both slide. Come on. I got Cam Ward, bro.
Look, they can take Maryland and Rutgers. Take that. They can take them niggas and Nebraska. They can take their ass out west and play in the Pac-12. They can do that shit with Northwestern. That's a good bunch right there.
That's a great bunch.
Caleb, where you at, man?
Prime Video.
He slid.
Yeah,
he said you can booty.
Hold on. All right, was you doing one player or two? We agreed on one.
I'm good on one. Let's get to this. Let's get to the league, baby.
It's NFL.
TCU touchdown in the tree. I think it's all second right.
That's correct. That's correct.
That's correct because you got to take out them receiving threats.
TCU
this milk.
TCU is poop in the trenches. I'm not trying to hear that.
That is milk.
Appreciate it though.
Yeah, appreciate you tapping in, bro.
If that's milk? Yeah, you goofy.
Line TCU.
Y'all just beat HBCU, bro. Yeah, that's disrespectful. We gonna talk about
line TCU up with Minnesota, Illinois, Iowa. I'm not even gonna talk about Michigan and Penn State. TCU is not testing nobody in the trenches. All right, where we at? The NFL?
Yeah, we at the NFL.
That's funny as hell. He not lying though.
He not lying.
Okay.
They all played them boys. You trying to get to them ugly ass Cowboys?
I got you. I got you.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. Them Cowboys, whatever you about to say about them Cowboys, they played the New York Giants. So whatever you about to say, temper that. Because they played the New York Giants. They ain't played nobody good.
Yeah, shout out to Milkman. Like the stream.
Yeah, the Milkman, man. Like the stream, man. Real chocolate milk, man. But look, I'm gonna tell you this.
Mike, what my name say? Doomsday back. Stick City here. That's what Micah Parsons said after the game. It's up
he's a
for the
freak.
league.
Get
Stick
him.
City. Y'all thought this was a game?
Y'all played the Giants, bro.
Y'all thought this was a game?
You played the Giants, bro.
Stick City, nigga.
Come on, bro. Yo,
Doomsday,
bro,
nigga.
the Giants are a poverty franchise. Let's understand that. They gave Daniel Jones money before Saquon Barkley. Come on, bro. I want to give it to them boys up there, but just like I told you last night, this team got every piece to take it far. But will Dak be the piece to take it far, bro?
Okay, so can I hop into it then?
Yeah, bro, go ahead. Because you're finna get the Lion. I don't want to hear that.
Let me talk about them Stick City boys, man. Doomsday, Micah and the Marauders. Let's talk about Dallas.
Micah and the Marauders.
Right? Because it's easy to look at this game and look at this score and miss the point of it. The point is not that we played the Giants. The point is that every single new member that I talked about in the offseason, go back to the NFC East preview. I talked about all these new members here, right? And one I did not mention, Wanye Thomas, linebacker, who's probably getting an opportunity to play because Overshown towards ACL, had a day flying around. This defense is insane. Stephon Gilmore gets a pick. We take one back to the crib. We force five fumbles, 7 sacks. I don't care that we're playing the Giants. What I wanted to see last night is I wanted to see Mike McCarthy calling plays now, and I wanted to see how the offense would look. It was efficient. It passed the test. We didn't get to see much. There's still so much to see, but it passed the test. What else I wanted to see? All right, how's the secondary holding up? We're good. We're Gucci everywhere. They don't even have to do nothing because the D-line getting home. Everything I needed to see. Let's talk about the coaching staff, right? I told y'all we overhauled the entire coaching staff. It wasn't just Kellen Moore, running backs coach, linebackers coach. All them boys gone. Every single person on that staff that was not a coordinator besides Kellen is out of there. And I'm gonna take one from the city, man. Brand new Cowboys, nigga.
Brand new Cowboys.
They don't have nothing to do with the Giants.
That's all right, man. The Giants gonna be in the ACC next year, man. Don't even worry about nothing.
Yeah. The Giants. Them boys going to the MEAC. We ain't worried about the Giants no more.
They're
GLIAC material.
Lose to North Carolina
Giants.
Yeah, they're GLIAC material. We're not worried about the Giants no more, bro.
Yeah, check it out. Yeah, Micah Parsons was my defensive player of the year pick. You know what I'm saying?
As he should be.
Yeah,
but
he do for it. But go ahead, man. We'll talk about them Niners, man.
Let's talk about them.
I was doubting them. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I was talking spicy last week.
Spicy about them,
wasn't
niggas.
it?
I was talking spicy about them niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wasn't it? Brock Purdy out there looking like a point guard. That's all we needed. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad Kyle Shanahan got out of his scrambling quarterback fetish. I don't know what that was about because he ain't never had success with it. He'd be breaking them boys down.
He can scramble too a little bit.
He
scramble the throw. He don't scramble.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Shout out to my boy Ayuk stepping up. He really our receiver one. Because they treating Debo like a gadget player. Kyle Shanahan has some beef with Debo Samuel a little bit because he said dog was out of shape. Your career going in the wrong direction. So I guess dog got it together. But shout out to Ayuk, my boy CMC, breaking his longest run since coming into town. Know what I'm saying? So we gonna have to see the Cowboys in the offs. It is what it is.
We'll see y'all in a couple weeks too.
Yeah, that too. We're gonna have to see them boys. We're gonna have to run that rock though. Because I don't want Brock Purdy getting hurt. Because I'm gonna say shout out to Fred Warner too. He's coming in like a heat-seeking missile. Najee.
Oh yeah.
They held Najee in check. Kenny Pickett really ain't getting nothing going. They ain't let him get in the rhythm at all. He looked terrible.
Yeah.
But he's playing against the number one defense in the NFL. What can I say? We thought he was going to have a drop-off, but I'm forgetting the name. He came over from the Panthers. His name slipped. Wilkes. Got him. He came in, stepped into D'Amico.
Wilkes?
Yeah, stepped into D'Amico role.
Oh, that's what you said, go Wilkes. I didn't know he was calling defensive plays. Okay.
Yeah, he called plays. He was the head man, interim head man when they got ruled about the paint. Mm-hmm. But let's talk about how these quarterbacks was looking kind of cheeks yesterday. Or some of these.
You want to start in Houston?
Hey, relax, bro. Relax. You're not even about to do that. You're not even about to do that shit because I told y'all what my opinion is about Lou. He's not supposed to be starting yet. He's not supposed to be starting yet. That's just how I feel. Do not put Stroud out there yet because if his confidence goes down, it's up there. Stroud did not look like the Stroud that we seen when he played Georgia last year. Stroud looked confused because he ain't got no O-line and he don't know half of the receivers yet. They all 1 to 2 year players, bro. They don't know what's going on. He don't need to be starting. Huh?
CeeLo back?
CeeLo
Nah,
back.
he back. Yeah, bro. Bring him in there because I look.
Defend your
CJ,
Texans.
Hey, yo, bitch, you a bitch ass nigga. I swear you is. You tried to do some slick shit way too long ago. I came back for
who
that.
talking about them?
I came back for that. Yeah,
They
Chaz.
trying to get on us, bro.
Nah,
No, I gotta
Get
talk
on
about
us.
everybody. We gotta talk
Look,
about Burrow.
look.
We gotta talk about Mahomes
bro.
post no
Y'all
Kelsey.
tried to slick on us.
He tried
Nah,
to
y'all-
slide one on CJ Stroud. You hating ass.
Tried to
nigga.
slide on that.
What? CJ's my bro. I already
Bro.
told y'all. My Lord and Savior, CJ Stroud, my guy.
No.
What is we doing here?
You
tried
just tried to
slide that
I
in
know
there.
I'm a
That nigga
Stroud
crazy.
boy. I'm a
Look,
Stroud boy.
Let's get on
Here for
topic.
it.
Let's
Look,
get on
out
topic.
of the top 3 drafted QBs, right?
Anthony Richardson.
He had the worst performance out of the top 3. Only
Here we
because he
go.
ain't throw a touchdown. If he threw a touchdown, he'd be number 2. Anthony Richardson 1, Bryce Young.
Last 2 picks.
But
I test.
same
He really
person.
looked better than Bryce though, for real.
yeah,
CJ
yeah,
did. He did.
he did.
He most definitely did.
He did.
And
He looked straight.
And he played against a much better defense, and he definitely looked better than Bryce.
Well, do we need to rewind because we ain't talk about the Leons?
No, we gonna get there. You
We
wanted
gonna
to talk
get
about the
there.
quarterback, so
Right, you want to talk
Okay,
about
Lamar-
the team first? We gonna
Lamar 2 fumbles. Joe Burrow held under 100 yards passing.
boo.
Justin Herbert looked like he was worth what he got paid, but he lost the game.
AFC North look goofy as hell.
Jiu-Jitsu Tua, Dotton.
Tua
the
dog. With the help of who?
2
With
and
the
9.
help of that jungle cat.
Yeah, Tyreek Quan.
Didn't you lose?
Tyreek Quan.
Oh, that's
2-9.
tough. That's tough.
Who lost?
Who lost? I
Who'd
didn't
you say?
lose.
I lost this week in our league. I ain't gonna lie.
Fantasy?
I didn't.
I'm gonna keep it up.
Oh, he a front runner. He know, bro. I only
What's up,
lost
JB?
because Joe Burrow he laid an egg. That's not my fault. That's Joe Burrow fault.
Hey, CeeLo, take a victory lap real quick while we talking about Joe Burrow. You talked about how good Cleveland would be this year. Let's hear what did you think about Cleveland in this first game, bro? Talk to me.
You
I'm
talking to me?
scared.
Yeah, because you picked Cleveland to win the North.
Yeah, I sure did.
So yeah, go ahead, talk to me about it.
Nasty, bro. That's nasty, bro. That's nasty.
Bruh, look, if the weather if it wasn't raining or nothing, but we can't, whatever.
That's
They
football
both
weather.
played in-
It's
they both
football
played in it.
weather. They're professionals, whatever. We see people catch balls, all of that. Dude, we probably would have seen at least 300 in the air if they didn't drop as many passes as they did. But Deshaun was also underthrowing a lot too.
And he threw a pick.
That was a little duck.
He threw that bitch right to him, too.
He did. It was,
Right
it
to
was
that
like
nigga, bro.
it was, right to his chest. Yeah, but nah, man. I like the way Cleveland looking. That's my pick to win the North.
Miles
They,
Garrett
they,
might
they
get
set,
him a
they set the
decoy.
tone, bro. Yeah, bro. They set the tone for the North, in my opinion.
Y'all see
Yep.
Miles Garrett hit the center with a sham guard?
Bro, what?
Yeah, he was in
Cross,
there.
tween, bing, bing.
Freak athlete.
to the cup.
He could do that
Yeah,
to
CeeLo,
and
what
then
you do?
Nick-
What you doing
Nick
at
Chubb
center?
looked
Somebody
good,
come
too.
up, sizing you up.
I'm holding instantly.
Signatures.
I'm blocking him in the back. I'm blocking him in the back.
I mean,
You're
it's
not gonna do
happened
that
to me at tackle, so I mean, it's not really much you can do except hold. Hey, look.
Bro, I don't
Sorry,
do that in
coach.
practice, bro.
Sorry, coach.
Hey,
Let me grab onto the back of that jersey real quick.
Come back
Go
here,
for
you
a
getting
ride.
cut. We ain't worried about none of that extra shit. I ain't gonna hear that with your big ass. You getting cut.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
niggas.
coming from the
I
backfield,
ain't-
we chopping niggas down.
Chopping
Sorry.
niggas down. Sorry.
Not about to play with these big niggas, bro.
Go
You getting
ball.
chopped.
This ain't free.
Yeah, I wish it was that easy.
Ha. All right. Y'all got any other quarterback performances y'all want to touch on?
Well, going forward, bro, again, we gonna talk about Detroit, but Patrick Mahomes, I would say he's okay because everybody was like tweaking out the other day, like, oh my God, Patrick Mahomes is okay. He gonna be decent. He's ain't got his main guy back. We know Kadarius, I'm taking him for anytime touchdown because he feel like he due for one. He due for one this week for sure. But he gonna be decent. Again, he got back Justin Ross, who I'm gaming for to be a big dog this coming season. So he got Justin Ross back. Sky Moore, Chaz, your cousin.
Lil Cub gonna be all right, bro. He just, Mahomes got to put it on his
They
chest,
said Cuz
bro.
got a
Stop trying
porn
to make
star
him jump for
name.
balls.
Right? They said Cuz got
Yeah.
a porn star name, bro.
But she
That's
Rice
wild.
caught a touchdown. I was almost drafting Cuz in fantasy too. But
So we'll see, man. I feel like he good. He in good company.
I don't know. The Lions had some questionable moments, man. And Tony
Oh,
dropping
yeah,
that
for
ball.
sure.
Usually that's the ball
That's the one that take you down.
that they catch and put them in field goal range, and then we got some OT coming or something. Like, but obviously, I think usually most of the time, Kelsey in the game, that ball go to Kelsey.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, that's
Kelsey scamper lumber down the field, get them in field goal range. They kick a field goal. Buckner make it. We having a whole different discussion.
Yeah, Kelsey would have got at least like 20 targets that game for sure.
Oh yeah, the thing is though, 10 times out of 10, out of 10 times do y'all see the Lions still winning that game
With Kelsey?
What?
with Kelsey? Like, do y'all see the Lions winning that game?
Absolutely not.
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure because a lot of people was talking to me like, "Well, they would have still won with Kelsey." I'm like, "No, they wouldn't have.
No, I don't
that's a
think they
game
would've
breaker.
won.
They would not have won that game with Kelsey. We're
That's
gonna
a
take
real
the win.
factor.
No, we're gonna take the win because it's a win. We're not gonna discount that. But let's be 100. If they had
They all
Travis
pros
Kelce,
out there,
it
but
was over, bro.
they took their L,
'Cause
bro.
who scored for them? Blake Bell.
Blake Bell,
the third
Rasheed
string
Rice.
tight end? Like, come on, bro. Let's really keep it in with them. They're still the Chiefs. Oh yeah, bro. I got the Jets. Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
I got the Jets.
I got the Bills.
If we talking the Jets
dive into it. Yeah, I got the Bills.
on 9/11. Yeah,
I got the Bills.
I got the Jets.
They both in New York.
You see what happened to the Giants? You talking about 9/11? We just talking about
talking
stuff.
about
We promised the
9/11.
baptism.
Jets, airplanes. I'm taking the Jets in the storyline. Aaron Rodgers finna go into Buffalo and take over.
Somebody else betting that too.
Hey, since we still doing players, right?
Are
You talk
high?
about Aaron Rodgers, right?
I mean,
I got one more player just to talk about this week, and it's the kid that I donned, the king of the North, Jordan Love. That boy was out there standing tall, delivering.
Want to hear about
He
this
looked
nigga.
poised. I mean, can I speak? The nigga looked poised, bro. The nigga was putting balls on the money. I'm talking about fades in the end zone. We got this. The thing about the Packers that I like to see right now is they got a young core, a lot of young receivers that are out there making plays. Jordan Love being able to have a running back in the backfield who's getting multiple touchdowns, and then having Buka Dillon too, AJ Dillon as well. A defense that played out of his mind. I know the Bears
They got Rashawn
are
Gary
a
back.
doormat. Rashawn Gary's back. Quay Walker getting pick sixes, looking good. I mean, bro, this is what I talked about when I said the Packers were winning North. All I needed was Jordan Love to do what he did.
Things into
yesterday.
perspective.
Great week.
Look who they played. Let's push it into perspective. They played the Chicago Bears.
Can I tap
They a
into this?
doormat, bro.
Can I tap into this?
That's their division. Go ahead, Melly.
All right. I'm talking about what my nigga Milk said. All right, he said Watson and Reed got hurt. They saying Reed was a cramp. They also say Aaron Jones was a cramp.
Yep.
But Watson ain't played a game. He already had a hamstring injury. That's the game breaker. But what I saw from Jordan Love was they tried to get a little bit too pass heavy in the second quarter instead of keep steady handing the ball off to Aaron Jones to set up the pass. Mm-hmm. That's where they kind of lost me a little bit with the play calling. They went into halftime. Aaron Jones complained. Well, they said, why isn't Aaron Jones getting the ball more? Because he was going for like 7-yard, 8-yard gains. They stopped giving him the rock. Yeah. He had a couple errant throws here and there. He showed some escapability. I like the touch. He made him count when he had the shots at the end zone. He made them count as accurate. But some of them drives, a couple wishy-washy throws. But that's to be expected. It's his first official start. Yeah. But I got the Packers. I think I had the Vikings finishing third in this conference. I had Lions, Packers.
No, you definitely had the Vikings over the Packers. You was a hater. Yeah,
I did. I took the Lions.
Well, let me rename.
I got the Lions at the 2.
And go pack at the 2. The Lions at the 1.
Yep, I'm here for it.
And then everybody else, whoever.
Jordan Love is a great quarterback. I just want to see him against a team like the Cowboys and/or the San Francisco 49ers.
You don't want to see that.
Exactly. So then that means he's an average quarterback to me.
But that's fine.
He tried to make a throw yesterday, bro. That shit pissed me off. Because he tried to be freaky with it, duck and dodge, and overthrew him. Mom, what we on?
bro.
Take what they give you, bro. Like, what we on, bro? Like, you just got here. Like,
Let him
too
shine.
freaky.
He just got the keys to the franchise. Just got extended. Let him shine a little bit and show his personality.
You
All
played
right.
all preseason. That shit should not be happening. You're an NFL
The
quarterback.
Packers
You've been a
just went
Packer 11
30
years.
30 years straight with two weirdos, bro. Let Jordan Love show his personality a little bit.
Alcoholic and a druggie.
Yeah.
Right. Two weirdos, nigga.
You know what we talked about, bro? You know what we talked about. I don't know what we talked
What we
about. I'm
talking
talking shit.
All right. Anybody else got a player to hit on, bro?
Saquon Barkley, man.
Brock
All right.
Purdy looked good on the
What's Saquon
doing?
first game back from the elbow.
RIP
stuffed yesterday.
JK. RIP JK Dobbins.
Yeah,
Oh,
shout out
yeah.
to
All
RIP.
right.
That
I'm sad
jersey
about
is
JK,
cursed.
man.
That jersey
sad about
cursed,
JK.
bro. That jersey cursed. He should have never put that jersey on. That 2-7, he should have never put that on. I get he was trying to probably rewrite history behind that shit. You should have never put that jersey
Would have
on.
never put it on.
I would have never put that jersey on.
Not a chance I put it on.
Yeah, they need to burn that jersey. And if you
I'm
wear
a running back,
Baltimore, you wear
anybody.
2-7, I'm not wearing that dumbass shit.
Yeah.
Not in Baltimore.
Wear 0 or something, cuz.
Speaking of number 0, let's really talk about it.
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley was the only person besides Braxton Berrios that made sense of wearing number 0 this entire time.
0 looks
Marvin
sweet in
Jones?
Jags uniform.
It looked dog. That's a dog ass number. He killed it. But Marvin Jones, get that up. You need to be wearing number 99 from here on out. You don't need to wear none else because you blew my slip and you had 4 drops. I don't want to hear that. Who else got number 0 on? Some goofballs that we really don't care about today. But I'm telling y'all this right now. Calvin really comeback player of the year? Yeah. Just like I told y'all, he about to get that. DeMar Hamlin not getting that.
My boy
At all.
Parlay Ridley.
Yeah, really getting that.
Nobody agreed to DeMar getting it.
I'm talking to the media.
He talking.
Oh, okay.
He
He
gonna
talking to the masses.
He gonna get
To
it
the
because the
masses.
story
I'm
sounds
talking
good.
to
He might get
FanDuel
it.
and
He
them.
might get an interception tonight. The Bills got to win just based off
Bro,
that.
he not even gonna see the field, boy.
If
I'm
he,
scared
if
for
he
him
get
to
an
hit the check.
interception, if he get an interception, this shit rigged, bro.
Bro, it's so scripted if you get a pick.
Watch.
If
Look,
he
it's
get a pick, it's
one gonna pop
rigged.
off Dalvin Cook hands, right? And
You
this
know
is gonna
what?
land right in the bread basket.
Oh
Let
yeah,
me
we
take-
talked about it.
I'm about to take defense and special teams Teddy for the Bills. Thanks, man. You just talked me into it. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
Rodgers
definitely happening. It's
gonna
definitely
get
in
the
the
one.
script. It's definitely in the script.
You
Yeah,
pin that
we
to
talked
the
about Freaky T. Hey, now that we talked about it, Freaky T.
Yeah,
25 minutes.
you can rewind it. We talked about it for about 25 minutes in the first.
Hey, did we give Tyreek enough time? Did we give Tyreek's
No, we
greatness?
didn't. We
great
didn't
week
give enough
We
time.
did. We did.
200,
So,
210
let's
yards.
talk about it because I look like a genius. So let's talk.
Ain't
About
nothing
it.
else to talk about. I look like a genius, nigga.
Nigga, I look like a
said
genius, nigga.
No, I look like a genius, nigga.
that was my number 1 offensive player of the year pick for way too early picks.
Same.
Yeah, this
Well,
shit
I
makes
appreciate
sense.
you hooking it up
No,
because
nigga.
you did the Lord's work. You did the Lord's work. Now he's sitting.
To be honest, who was
He playing
the
for the
number 1
GDs
overall
in
fantasy?
fantasy.
Was it like Eckler, CMC, it was Justin
No.
Jefferson. They was all up there.
Are you talking about projections?
Cousin,
No, yeah,
cousin there
Jefferson.
talking crazy
Jefferson.
in the comments, bro. You got lucky. You got everybody in it, bro. I don't want to hear that. People
We got you,
getting
Jordan.
lucky during fantasy. Getting lucky during fantasy.
I'm glad you wasted his all-time performance. with
I
the
ain't
loss.
waste nothing.
All
Joe Burrow
time.
wasted
Tyreek could go do
shit.
that again next week.
I know he
Yeah,
can do
that's
it
not
again,
all
bro.
time.
But all right, don't speak
Look,
too
Tyreek
soon.
dropped
Just do it.
55
Don't do it
last
the
year
week
for
I'm
me.
playing you.
Look,
He dropped
wait
55
till
last year for me, nigga, and won the game.
Look, I'm gonna get back
But for
Cooper
you-
Cup, and I'm gonna get back whoever else, and it's up there for all y'all. So don't sleep. Don't forget, last year, I was in a championship game, and what
We gonna
happened?
Still keep talking about
Somebody died on the field for me to lose.
it. If your
I'm
team was
that
good enough,
good.
you would have been already up.
They was finna block. All right, bro. Somebody had to die for me to lose. I'm him. I'm
Tragic.
coming. I'm coming.
Came and left.
No pause. I'm coming.
So we all got the Bills tonight, except for Mike.
Yeah,
Bro,
Mike was
going
talking
to Jets.
greasy a couple weeks ago.
Yes, I got the Jets. I'm standing on that.
he picked them when we was going through the game.
Look,
Jets
I
gonna
got-
win or lose.
I said they gonna take the first game, and y'all was like they going to Buffalo first. No, bro, the Jets finna take it first game because again, what do I say about them DBs? They suspect out there, bro. And you got
cool.
Garrett Wilson, Randall Cobb might score a touchdown tonight. That's how I'm feeling.
All right.
That's how I'm feeling.
Hey,
Randall
man.
Cobb might score a touchdown.
Randall
tonight.
lucky if his hamstrings make it to halftime.
Facts.
So, sorry, 3-1. Now, if we come back to the next pot and I'm right, I want Waffle House.
Simple. Need my Waffle House.
Simple.
You can get a trucker.
I love a
Oh.
trucker.
You can get
I
a
love a
trucker.
trucker. Shout out to the diner, man. They need the sponsors.
Shout out to
man.
76.
Definitely need the
Sponsors.
sponsorship.
Need the sponsors, man. Need the sponsors, man.
Hey man, the game finna come on. So any narratives to push?
Yeah. You can't hold a real one
Big
down. I
10.
told y'all. Hold on. I told
Go ahead.
niggas my uncle Sean McVay was not through, was not finished. I am Chauncey McVay, first of his name. Sean here, man. Went out there, popped Seattle. All y'all had their money line, didn't y'all? I know y'all did.
I did.
It's
I
cool.
did.
I did too.
I knew that game was gonna be some bullshit.
I did too.
I
And then
didn't
my
even take
uncle
that
hit me
shit.
like, hey, he said, hey, we got him. So I aborted and I got up out of there, cashed out. But hey, real talk, that was the surprise of the week for me. It was the
That was my
Rams
surprise.
beating the dogs out of Seattle, bro.
The
Because
Seattle Fakers.
I mean, I know Devin Witherspoon didn't play, but like, bro,
I
come
was about
on,
to say
man.
that. Yeah, they ain't play their top. They ain't played one of their
Cooper
best
Cup
players.
ain't play either, bro. So it's like you go out there,
Would
you
you-
lay a dud week one. It just shows you the cycle of the NFC West that we've all known for years, right? Like the Rams beat the Seahawks beat the Niners beat the Rams. It's just a cycle. It is what it is.
And then the Cardinals lose to everybody.
Hey, the Cardinals almost had that bitch yesterday.
Commies are bad, bro. Like I thought they would be better than that.
Yeah, y'all was talking spicy about
But-
the commies too.
Spicy.
I'm
I
gonna
said
push
they would be
any
better than the
narrative-
Giants, and they are.
If I got any narrative to push her right now, and I'm gonna need everybody to clip this right here. The Big Ten. I'm just saying the Big Ten right now. We need a big overhaul, bro, because y'all need to really get it together. The past like 4 or
Who's
5
y'all- who's
years,
y'all?
bro, it's everybody in the big. It's been scandals on scandals on scandals.
Oh, you mean off the field? Yeah.
Off
go
the
ahead.
field issues is insane in the Big Ten, bro. You got Northwestern with that whole debacle. Jim Harbaugh, whatever he got going on. I don't even think he did anything
Whatever
wrong.
he
He
got
got,
going on.
suspended for it.
Nigga bought a
But
cheeseburger.
then he bought a cheeseburger. He gets
Somebody
suspended
McDoubles and
4
shit.
games. Like, come on, bro. Then you got Freaky Tucker,
Freaky
whatever
T.
doggone.
Freaky
Like,
T.
what we on? You get 95 mil and you having phone sex? For 95 mil, I'm calling everything exotic. Yeah. We can be better than this, man. We can be better than this, man. Let's have some decorum here. Really, Mel Tucker, you pissing me off. Now you know what? You know what we about to do? We about to get out of this contract. We finna go get Prime.
Yeah,
My boy
Prime
went to the
Lansing.
Lansing police
Prime-
office and said, "How can I
Yeah.
rob the bank?"
That nigga said, "How can I move the crowd?"
He said,
First of all, no
you
mistakes
know what?
allowed.
You know what? We ain't going to the Big Ten chip. I need a story,
My boy took a snitch on a mission.
Sick.
bro. Like, I don't even know what we on. Like, why would you do that? Who
man.
thought that was a good
Why would
idea?
you do that? I'm more mad. I ain't gonna say that, but it's just stupid. It's just
It is dumb as hell. It's dumb as hell.
Yeah, it's the dumbest
It's dumb
thing.
as
It's the
hell.
dumbest.
I'm sorry. He need to lose his job. He need to lose his job off that alone.
So
I'm
y'all,
sorry.
you mean to tell me that's y'all coach making them type decisions?
Don't say y'all. Don't say y'all, because that
That's
wouldn't have
your,
been me.
man's cuz.
That's
I
it's
see.
they
I
man.
see. This.
I didn't
question,
want
so
him.
I'm
I didn't
gonna
want him.
ask you. I'm gonna ask you, bro. Is you buying any stock in Vaseline?
That
I
nigga
ain't gonna
Millie
lie.
said, "Are you buying any Jergens stock, nigga?"
Any,
I had to hit it with the Vaseline.
Cause
I
they
already
not.
asked.
He need to. If he want to replenish his image, he need to go on. It is what it is with Cameron and talk to them. And I need every detail about
Every detail.
how this whole thing transpired. Don't go on ESPN. Don't go on Good Morning America. We need every detail.
I ain't taking him.
Why did you come at that girl? Because
Right.
you gotta now you about to be out of a wife and 95 mil. That's insane. That's crazy. That's crazy. You finna be broke and homeless. Like that's what we on. And
He gonna
you
touch
already,
15. He gonna touch 15 of that 95, and they're gonna send that nigga on his merry way, bro.
it's
Nice
really
little
crazy though.
severance.
Because you got to think about all this. He was getting freaky as hell when he got a lisp. Like that's insane. I'm gonna need you to do talk
So you
dirty.
just saying thing. All right, I think that been the show.
Hey, chill on him,
Jets,
man.
Jets
Talk
Bills.
dirty to me.
Jets
Yeah,
Bills
he's
at
a
the top
booth
of the
ball.
hour.
Take his money.
It's been the 111 show. and we got to go. So I'm finna shoot us out the gym, man.
It's been a pleasure as always. Thank you.
Your boy
Doomsday back, nigga.